but it's insidious because this is the same FBI that integrated itself for the purpose of more than 100 years ago, for the purpose of infiltrating the movement led by Marcus Garvey. That's the first Black person they brought into the FBI, was for the purpose of destroying the Garvey movement that had 11 million followers all around the world, especially in Africa. And of course, we know the history, Martin Luther King, and how they hounded King and even tried to get him to commit suicide, the things they did to Malcolm X. And that's just Paul Robeson, who was brought before the House of Un-American Activities Committee. Are you or were you ever a member of the Communist Party? Kind of garbage that, and like Russia somehow has always, in most of this, except for Garvey, there's this specter of Russia that's someplace being used because it's one problem that they have is the history that the United States government and most of Europe, the history that they have with Black people in Africa and every place else. So to say that we are continuing that war to maintain the captivity of Black people and to frustrate any effort that they may be making to be free, they're not fighting Black people, they're fighting Russians. And so rather than fight Russians in the real world in St. Petersburg, Russia, they're fighting Russia in the Black community of St. Petersburg, Florida, and in St. Louis, Missouri, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I think anybody can see through it, given an opportunity to do so. But they've been running this Russia thing for such a long period of time, and they've created this information silo so that most people, and the truth of the matter is that generally speaking, Americans are politically the most backwards people in the world in terms of living right in the center, in the heart of the most oppressive system that exports oppression and exploitation all around the world, are most ignorant about what it is that this government does.